Merry Christmas and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about our most anticipated movies for 2025.
Yeah, first up, I cannot wait for this film. It's 28 years later, and it's such a good series. The first one's awesome, the second one's pretty good as well. The trailer dropped a few weeks ago, and it looks amazing. And you've got Danny Boyle back on directing duties, and Alex Garland, and I cannot wait. And apparently, Cillian Murphy's in it, or I'm not sure about that.
I'm sick of the speculation. I'm just waiting now. There's been a lot of speculation whether he's going to be in it or not, and that obviously decrepit zombie-looking guy in the trailer.
Yeah.
We just don't know what's happening, but I like how ambiguous it is. I like that the trailer doesn't show you too much, but what it does do is make you excited for this movie. That poem that plays over the trailer is the most haunting thing I've ever seen in my life.
100%.
Oh my God.
Do you know as well, apparently it's filmed on an iPhone.
It is. It was filmed on an iPhone 15 Pro.
Yeah, and they've made two films back to back, and for some reason, Nia DaCosta's doing the second half, even though they were made back to back. It must have been like Danny Boyle was like, "All right, you carry on. I'm going home."
Yeah.
I can't be asked. Are you serious? Yeah. Crack on.
Yeah, go on. Take it over. Go on.
Yeah. So yes, 28 years later, I cannot wait, and it's out in June.
Awesome. Right, my first pick for my most anticipated is Heart Eyes, directed by Josh Ruben. Now, I was going to pick Thanksgiving 2, but I know what to expect with that one. It's an existing franchise, obviously it's a carry-on. So I'm excited for it, but Heart Eyes is a new, fresh slasher movie. It's got a great mask. It's given us a quick teaser trailer that looks fantastic. I love slasher movies that are set on holidays, and this is obviously going to be a Valentine's Day set horror movie. This one looks fantastic. Josh Ruben isn't a well-known name, but he's done a few things outside of directing. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I love a slasher.
I haven't heard much about this, but I'll catch it. Is it a cinema film or is it going straight to
Yes,
streaming?
it's a big cinema film, yeah.
Awesome. All right, my next one. I love this franchise. It's Final Destination 6, Bloodlines. Now, every time there's a film with Bloodlines as a subtitle, it's never good. Hellraiser... what's the other one?
Pet Sematary.
Pet Sematary. I'm sure there's another crap one.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, well, anyway, but the plot sounds great. It's basically something happened in the 60s, like a tower fire. I think it's kind of based on 9/11. And it's a generational thing. So people have gone on to have kids and family, and death is taking them out one by one, even though they've had children, and the legacy's gone on. So that's why it's called Bloodlines. That's the plot I've read. It may not be that, maybe bollocks. But and Tony Todd is apparently in it.
Death doesn't like to be cheated.
I'm not sure if
he could have easily filmed his scenes before it's out, which would be a lovely send-off, because obviously he's always been attached to that franchise. Outside of Candyman is something he's always been famous for, you know.
Or they just repurposed his like 3 lines from each film. Yeah.
It'd be good to see him in that final movie, though. It'd be great.
And Final Destination Bloodlines is out in May, supposedly. Yeah.
I didn't research release dates, so I'm sorry about that.
Not a proper YouTuber.
In fourth place, I've got The Monkey, directed by Osgood Perkins. This film looks insane. I don't know too much about it. I haven't read the book based on a Stephen King short story. But I'm kind of keeping my eyes closed on this one. I've watched the trailer. It doesn't give too much away. But I'm really excited for this one. It looks absolutely insane. I didn't think much of Longlegs, but Oz has got something there.
Yeah.
The film looked amazing. I just didn't follow the story that much, but I think this one looks a bit more mainstream. Not to say that I only follow mainstream movies, but this one looks more of a straight-up horror film. Love the cast. I'll watch anything that's based on a Stephen King novel, and I think Osgood can get a good thing going here. Although I didn't like Longlegs, a lot of people did.
I loved Longlegs. I am skeptical about a short Stephen King story because we watched Boogeyman together and it wasn't very good.
Well, that's not to say that the story wasn't good. It's just in the wrong hands, you know. I'm sure someone else could have done a better job with it.
Yeah, and I got to say, the monkey in this is terrifying. It's the same monkey they got in like Toy Story 3, and that's like nightmare fuel in a kid's film.
Yeah, absolutely. It's absolutely terrifying.
Right, my next pick. Now, if you're American, you're going to get to see this on Christmas Day. If you're British, you have to wait to January. It's Nosferatu, Robert Eggers' new film. He's got such a great style. The Lighthouse, The Witch. Not a big fan of The Northman. But this looks awesome. You've got Nicholas Hoult, you've got Willem Dafoe, and you've got Bill Skarsgård as Nosferatu. It looks fucking terrifying. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait.
Oh my God, yeah. I am really excited for this one. The early reviews have obviously started coming out, and people have got nothing but good things to say about it. And I think Robert Eggers has got such a good track record at this point. Yeah. Like you, Jenks, I didn't think that much of The Northman, but it did well. People liked it.
Yeah.
But for me, The Witch and Lighthouse are 5-star horror movies. Absolutely fantastic. The Lighthouse, a little bit less of a horror than The Witch, but psychological and terrifying nonetheless. Super excited for this one.
Yeah, me too.
We get a start 2025 with an absolute banger.
I know. And you know, if you're American, why would you go and see Nosferatu on Christmas Day? It's the most un-Christmassy film ever.
I mean, if it was out on Christmas Day over here, I may actually go and see it.
You fucking wouldn't.
No, I'd be pissed.
Your mother would kill you. Get home! What the hell?
Right. In third place, I've got Companion, directed by Drew Hancock.
Can't wait.
This one looks the business.
Yeah.
Now, again, it's another one I don't know that much about. I've kind of kept my eyes closed. I haven't even read the synopsis, if there is one online. I've seen the trailer, and that's enough for me to say I cannot wait for this movie. It looks to be in the same vein of psychological movies as like Hereditary. It looks very Ari Aster. Yeah. A lot of stuff in the trailer seems bizarre and something that wouldn't happen in a regular setting. Obviously, you've got that scene where he holds her arm out and it's on fire. Awesome. She's kind of stuck still. But this trailer has really, really captured my imagination. Like I said, I don't even know what the plot is, but I don't need to know. I know that this film is going to be bonkers. The trailer gives you enough to keep you excited. And this one is obviously high up on my list for most anticipated.
Because I was in the cinema watching Heretic, to watch like a Sophie Thatcher film. And the trailer almost starts the same way as Heretic. I was thinking, am I seeing the trailer for the same film I'm going to watch? Is there something wrong? But I love the simplicity of the cover. It's just a pink image with Companion, very vague. Probably won't make a lot of money, but I reckon it's going to be awesome.
Definitely, yeah.
Right, my next pick is Megan 2. Now, you know how I feel about small fucking killers. I cannot stand Chucky. I don't care about Annabelle. Right?
Although Abigail's a small killer.
But she's nails. But I watched Megan 1 when it came out, and I was ready to shit on it, and it had no business being as good as it was. It was just a simple film done well. And what made it good is that Megan wasn't just like a Chucky doll where you can chuck in a microwave. She was like the fucking T-1000. She was nails. And yeah, it was. I loved it. And I don't know much about Megan 2. I don't think it matters. She's back. Probably a new family. Who cares?
Yeah, you said Megan 1 had no business being as good as it was. Megan 2 has no business being on the most anticipated list of 2025.
Yeah.
Jenks, that is mental. I liked the first one, but I couldn't care if they made another one. I wouldn't care less if they just left at the first one. It's a decent Blumhouse horror movie with a killer doll. That's about it. I am not excited for the second one, but I will watch it.
Curtis, look, it was a choice. We had 5 each. There was a choice between me picking this and Saw 11. I can't talk about a Saw film again when it's on part 11.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. If it's awesome, it's going to be like a freak of nature of this strange little small film with a doll.
Yes. really
definitely. Good and mainstream. Right, your pick. So I was going to say my next pick.
Yeah. Right. Right, in second place, right, this is my second most anticipated movie of 2025. And we're getting another VHS movie. So we're getting VHS 8, directors unknown at this point. I don't even know if they've started picking the directors yet. But that's all I need to know, right, is that we're getting another VHS movie, and hopefully we'll keep getting VHS movies, because every year they release one, I'm a happy man, because I'd put it in my top 3 favourite franchises of all time. I love anthology movies, and I love found footage. It's just got everything I love in it. They always get top-class directors in. Some of the segments are weak, I will admit, but overall, I've loved every single VHS movie, apart from VHS Viral. I just feel like this series keeps going better, keeps getting better and better. Yeah. Although VHS 2 is my favourite, so that doesn't make sense.
And Viral came after that.
yeah, of course. But what I mean is,
I know what you mean.
They just keep making them, and they keep making them better. They're amazing.
Yes, they do keep churning out shit. I know what you're saying. Yeah. No, look.
Is there any need to be an asshole, gents?
Look, the thing about VHS, right, is that even if there's 5 stories, I say stories in very loosely, there's at least one going to be good, and it's worth watching it then. I think if I went to the cinema, I'd be disappointed, because they're always on Shudder. I'm happily sit through one on the hope there's at least one awesome one, and you might get 2 awesome ones. Now, I did like the last one more than the one before that. So I will jump on it, because you lynch me if I don't.
No, I would rather you not watch them. I'll review it on my own when it comes out, because it hurts too much when you slag it off. Yeah, I would rather you not watch it.
But it gives me pleasure, though.
Yeah, I know it does, because you're an absolute psycho. Yeah. You know, you got to see VHS Beyond before me, because I was in work and you were slacking, sitting in your basement. And then I get a text of you, VHS Beyond 2 stars. I hadn't even seen it yet.
I don't think I give it 2. I think I give it 3.
Yeah, but you said that was a push. You said you only give it 3 to be nice.
I give it 3, and then I dropped it then because you started chopsing, and I put it down to 2 just to spite you. Right, look, we were going to do a short video, and this is coming on too long. Right, my last pick of the year. I've forgotten what it is now. Oh, yeah. This could be shit, or it could be awesome, or it could be mediocre, like all films. It's Return of the Living Dead. Somehow there's a remake coming. It's not a joke. It's coming out Christmas 2025. There's a small trailer-ish thing. It's not really a trailer. It's like a promotional thing where it shows a shot of Tarman dragging a Christmas tree. It's enough to whet my appetite to see a return to the franchise. It's set in 1985. That's all we really know about it. And Return of the Living Dead is my favourite film of all time. Not my favourite franchise, because most of the sequels are weak, but the first one. So I'm optimistic.
Yeah, of course. My only thing is that it's not going to be a remake. It's going to be a sequel. It's going to be a continuation.
Yes.
But people will say, leave things alone. I think it's a bit late for that. This is going to be the 6th movie. So if they want to keep churning them out, let them do it. If it's crap, you can just chuck it in the pile with 4 and 5. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
It's not going to take away your pleasure of the first one.
Yes, exactly. And I'll always say that.
Yeah, even if it retconned the stuff that happened in the first one, people will ignore it. And just still love the first one. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm there with you, Jenks. I am very optimistic about this one, just to see what they do with it, how it's going to look. But I suppose we'll wait and see.
Yep.
This time next year, we'll be reviewing it.
We'll be like, what a pile of shit.
Yeah. We can get a clip from this video to chuck on it. Right, in number 1 place, this is by far my most anticipated movie of 2025. That is because of one man alone, and that is Leigh Whannell. He's one of my favourite directors, or just one of my favourite horror people. He's done a lot of writing. And it's obviously Wolfman. This film looks insane. I love what he's doing with this franchise. And what I mean by franchise is the Universal monsters. Yeah. He modernised the Invisible Man and brought it into a modern world, changed the story up to suit modern audiences. Now they're doing the same with Wolfman. It's going to be a very basic 3 people in a hut And I've been told as if the director talks to me. I've been told. I have heard online that this one is highly...
Big Lee's told me,
Big Leigh. That this one is highly inspired by The Fly, so it's going to be a body horror movie. He's not going to get bit and turn into a werewolf and start killing people. It's going to be a slow, excruciating process where he's slowly morphing into this monster.
Yeah.
Now, the clips I've seen from this movie are absolutely insane. I'm super excited for this one. I think Leigh Whannell is a guy who constantly delivers. He wrote Saw, Insidious. He's worked on almost everything with James Wan. His directing career, Insidious 3. What was the...
You give me the bird down.
Upgrade. And obviously Invisible Man, I think he's extremely consistent.
I love Upgrade. It's so underrated.
It's great. And I love Christopher Abbott. He's one of my favourite up-and-coming actors. He's done a lot of crackers over the last few years. So, I am super excited for this one. And we're getting it in the first quarter of 2025, so it's not too bad.
I think Julie Garner's my favourite actress.
Yes.
I think she steals the show in Ozark, and anything she's in, I'll jump on.
Yeah, she's great.
Definitely.
But yes, this is absolutely my most excited movie.
Awesome. Right, those are our pick. 10 picks for next year. If you love horror, if you love ranking, please subscribe and have an awesome Christmas. Catch you in the new year. Cheers, guys.
Have an awesome Christmas, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.